Hey, it's Dave. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a song of my own that was part of my band, The Big Angry, and I use it here on the intro to my show. And someone asks me to play something of my own, so I thought this would be a good one to do since you hear it every episode. And I'll show you. It's a song called The Big Angry by my band, The Big Angry. And it's in drop D. I'm using my what I call my Angry Strat. It's this Strat I basically modeled after the old Kramer Pacer ad that I always wanted that guitar. So I figured when I made a Strat, I had a red Strat and I wanted it to look like it. So I put the one ply 90 thou Blackguard on it. This is the transition pickup from DiMarzio, which is the Steve Lukather pickup, the Pro 54, and the injector, which is the basically it's like Paul Gilbert's version of the Area 58. I have a switch here to turn the neck pickup on if I want it on. Right now I'm playing in the bridge and I am in drop D. This is a V-neck guitar. It was called the Fender Deluxe V back in 2009. And like I said, I'm in drop D. Before I go into it, there's like a little cool thing that I used to play in my band in drop D, and people used to come up to me afterwards on stage, and they thought it was either an effect or something that I was doing. But I used to add vibrato on the top because I was the only guitar player in the band, and we used to have a song that'd be like, very sludgy. And then what I would do is we'd do that for 4 bars, and then we would do it for another 4, except this time I would add a vibrato on the 3rd string. So I would go. And that's like a little cool thing that I came up with just so I could hear that tone on the top there. And you vibrato it. Adds like a cool... there used to be a song that we did with Nick Menza that he used to love. It was a song about Richard Kuklinski called The Iceman. And it was an odd time song. It was, let's see if I can remember it. It was like... Anyways, those was like a little cool thing that we used to do. Like, for our very dark, it was, we were doing this in 2003, 2004. So it was like, I forget what they call that kind of metal now, but we had like 2 or 3 songs that was that slow, sludgy, like a sludge metal, whatever they call it. But the opening song, The Big Angry, is also in drop D. And so the riff basically starts, you basically play like, I'll just tell you because I'm playing 2-note chords, so if we play the low 6 and the 5 together, that's an F on the 3rd fret. So it's F G to A flat, so that's the opening, and then 3 open, so and it's muted like that. All right, so, and then the chord I play after that is like a D7 sus2. So it's, you got 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, 5th fret, 5th fret. And the reason why I think of it as a sus2 is because instead of like a D9 is because there's no 3rd. So it's that. Then we repeat it. Except now we play the chord a whole step lower to a C7 sus2. Then we repeat it to a C minor 7. Now the next one we're going to do is we repeat it, but we walk up to the B flat. So it's, and I go, and now I take my middle finger, and I'm going to, and I bring it up to that 8th fret. So it's and the reason why I use my middle finger is because I'm going to then play the A and the D, which is the it's the major 7 and the 3rd. So it's, and then I go down to the 1st fret and play the E flat, and I play A D here, like so it's so it goes right back into it. So it's like, and that's like how I ended on the video. But how I ended on the record, you can go. I'll post the SoundCloud link so you can hear the whole song if you want to. But basically, that's how I play that song. And just so you know, so like these chords would be, it's just all G. I mean F, G, A flat. But this B flat would be like a B flat major 7, and then the E flat would be like an E flat major 7 with like a sharp 11. I always like those type of jazz chords in it. In fact, the idea of the song when I wrote it was that it would kind of groove like a Stevie Wonder type of thing. That's at least what I had in my head, but in a metal format. So it would be like, the hook is like, I saw you wanna be a big, big star, so everyone knows just who you are. It's sung more funky. It ends up, of course, not coming out like that in the end, but that was the written idea when I had it, was that, it's like with his movement all around. But anyways, that's how that's played. I just want to thank everybody. I hit over 1,000 followers, which is cool. And I want to thank everybody for watching the channel. I'm going to continue to make videos as we go. Somebody keeps asking me to talk about Savoy Brown. I have to say, I don't know the band for shit. I will look them in. I looked them up. I heard a couple of songs. It reminds me a little bit of... it reminded me of Poco's album. The one that has... it's something Good Feelings. I forget what it's called, but there's a great song called In Settling Down. It's a great, great song. But if there's a song by Savoy Brown, this is to the guy who keeps asking me, please tell me what song you want me to listen to and check out. I'll check them out. I really don't know that stuff. It's really not my wheelhouse or kind of music that I listen to, or it's a little boogie-woogie, pre-Foghat. But I honestly, I haven't really been exposed to it, so I'm not going to give an assessment of it, but I will check out. If you tell me, I'll download, buy an album, and check it out and see what I think. I'm always looking for new music to check out, as why I tell you guys what I think are good songs. So if you've never heard that Poco album with the song In Settling Down, just YouTube In Settling Down, and I think you'll dig it. It's a great song. In fact, it always reminds me, like, I think it should be in a film. It should be like the opening It's that type of, reminds me of, like, if you're gonna do a throwback movie to like the '70s, I would have that song as the opening song. I would say as pivotal as much as, like, it reminds me of Amarina by Elton John opening up the movie Dog Day Afternoon. But yeah, so I got nothing else. That's all I got for today. Very good.
How's that for a topper?
You're right on target.
You're right on the money. Everything you said.
You hit the nail right on the head with your comments, what you're saying today.
You're 150% correct.